trying to turn two, and they do.
Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of Averett baseball here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson, and we've got a great one for you today as the 5th-ranked Shenandoah University Hornets are in town facing off against your Averett Cougars right here at Owen Fulton Field in Danville, Virginia. Just one game today was originally scheduled as a doubleheader. However, due to rain this morning, they've made one game today and one game tomorrow, so this is game one of your series. Shenandoah comes in with a 17-2 record. They are 4-1 in the ODAC. Averett, meanwhile, 3-13 and 1 overall, 0-5 in the ODAC. Teams are getting ready for introductions. We're going to take another break. When we'll come back, we will have the starting lineups and more on today's matchup between the Hornets and your Cougars. Could you hand me my sheet back? Sorry. No, the lineup, the one I had written on. Yeah, I think that's mine. All right. Thank you. And welcome back to live coverage of Averett baseball here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson. Thanks for tuning in to today's matchup between the 5th-ranked Shenandoah Hornets and your Averett Cougars. As I mentioned, Averett coming in with a 3-13-1 record, 0-5 in the ODAC. Shenandoah, meanwhile, 17-2, 4-1 in the ODAC for today's game here. Just one game today. As I mentioned, rain in the morning this morning pushed everything back, so they're going to play one today, one tomorrow here. Let's go over today's starting lineups. For Shenandoah in batting order, Frankie Ritter getting the start at shortstop. He'll lead off, followed by Cooper Anderson in center field. Gavin Horning in right field. Colby Martin's your DH batting fourth. Then Pierce Booker at first base. Hayden Madigan and left field. Kyle Lisa at second. Ryan Clausen at third. Dylan Parton behind the plate and pitching today for the Hornets, Jacob Favor. For your Cougars, take a look at the lineup here. You can see the defensive lineup on your screen, but batting order, Gavin Colwell getting the start in center field, Brant Brophy at shortstop, Chris Bird is the DH, he'll bat third, Kyle Wilson is your catcher, he'll bat fourth, Preston Robbins in right field, Mason Williams getting the start today in left field, Nick Romano at second base, Tyler Wilson at first base, Caden Griner at third, and CJ Collins will start on the mound today for the Cougars. As we get ready for today's matchup, Averett wearing their navy blue tops, Shenandoah in their red uniforms, gray pants for today's matchup. It's a beautiful day here in Danville. Now that the rain is cleared out from the morning, it rained a little bit up until about maybe 1 o'clock today. And that got out of here. And now we got pretty blue skies with lots of clouds. And temperatures hovering right around 73 degrees here at game time. C.J. Collins getting the start today for the Cougars. He's 0-0 on the season. This is his third start, 7th overall appearance. He's pitched in 20 2/3 innings this season with a 3.05 ERA and 12 strikeouts. So we are ready to roll here. Frankie Ritter will lead things off for the Hornets. First pitch coming at 3:33 on the dot. And that one in there for strike one. Here to Ritter. Ritter batting .408 this season for the Hornets. This one hit out into center field. That'll drop in for a base hit in front of Caldwell. And he's aboard here with a leadoff hit. So that'll bring up Anderson, batting .394 on the year. Cooper Anderson playing center field today for the Hornets. First one drops in there for a strike. And another one just off the edge of the plate there. Evens the count at 1-1 here to Anderson. Anderson, a senior for the Hornets. And a throw over to first. Ritter back underneath the tag. That one fouled out of play to the right side. Makes the count 1-2. C.J. Collins, freshman out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. And another throw over to first. Runner back. Pretty good crowd starting to filter in here for today's matchup. Collins with the pitch. This one fouled out of play as Anderson stays alive. Busy day here on Averett's North Campus. You got baseball here And then just down the hill, starting at 4:30, Averett Women's Lacrosse Senior Day versus Virginia Wesleyan. You can also catch that on another one of our channels on the Averett Sports Network. Collins with the pitch. This one popped up, and that'll get out of play once again. Count remains 1-2 here. Wind starting to pick up a little bit. Moving from right to left here at Owen Fulton Field. Could play a factor if anybody hits the ball deep to left field. This one hit out to the gap in right center. Could be trouble. That'll drop in front of Robbins. Ritter will have to hold put at second base, but it will be a base hit. So 2 straight hits here for the Hornets. And they've got 2 aboard here. That'll bring up Horning. Gavin Horning, the right fielder, batting .463 on the season. And the pitch, curveball, misses a little high for ball 1. Horning, another senior in this Shenandoah lineup. The pitch, curveball, just missed the zone. Count now 2-0. Collins checks out the runner at second base. Another breaking ball, misses high and inside. 3 balls and no strikes. So we'll see if the take sign is on here for Horning. And it is, and it's going to be a strike right down the middle. So we'll see if Collins can maybe battle back here. Down to the count 3-1. Collins looks in, pitch on the way. Breaking ball popped up just behind second base. That's going to carry out to shallow right center field. And Robbins comes in and calls everybody off and makes the catch for the first out. So a big play there for the Cougars. Gets the first out on the scoreboard here as Colby Martin, the DH, will come to the plate, batting .359 on the year. And the pitch. Ball sent out to deep right field. Preston Robbins backtracking. The runner at second will tag, and Ritter will move up to third on the play. So runners now in the corners with 2 out, and that'll bring up Pierce Booker. So Averett, 2 quick outs, trying to get out of this jam after giving up a pair of hits to start the game to the Hornets. See if Collins can work his magic here. Booker batting .380 on the year. Nice pitch in there for strike 1. Booker's started all 20 games, including this one, on the season. 18 RBIs for the Hornets. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just off the corner there for ball 1. And that one misses. 2-1 the count. Collins with the pitch. Breaking ball drops in just a tad high. And that'll make the count 3-1. And this one chopped up the middle. They'll get the easy out at second base, and the Cougars will get out of this jam. Only 4-6 put out on the fielder's choice, so that'll be it here. In the top of the first, Averett gets out of the jam after giving up a pair of hits. We'll go to the bottom when we return. Cougars coming to the plate.
For more than 40 years, Averett University's athletics programs have competed in the USA South. Now we begin a new era as a member of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. We will continue to build on our traditions. We'll continue to develop our student athletes into tomorrow's leaders as catalysts for positive change. With 24 NCAA and club varsity sports, we'll bring championship aspirations, high academic success, and a focus on community service. We bring first-class facilities, and we will continue to build for the future. We'll renew old rivalries and create new ones in the ODAC. We'll do it as one team, one family, one Averett.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Still scoreless here. Kevin Colwell will lead things off for the Cougars. First pitch, strike one. On the swing and the miss. And another swing and a miss there. So 2 quick strikes here for Colwell as he faces off against Jacob Favor. Favor 3-0 on the season. That pitch a little bit off the plate for the first ball. And swing and a miss for strike 3. So first out on the board here. As Colwell goes down swinging. That'll bring up Brant Brophy, batting .254 on the year.
Number 1, Brant Brophy.
Favor on the season, as I mentioned, 3-0. He's got a 2.81 ERA coming into today with 32 innings pitched, 38 strikeouts for him this season. First pitch, a ball here to Brophy. Brophy was an all-conference performer last year for the Cougars in the USA South. And looks at strike one there. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-1 the count here to Brophy. Another ball low and away, so quick 3-1 now. And that'll be a walk. So Brophy aboard here with one away. And that'll bring up Chris Bird.
Number 42, Chris Bird.
Bird on the season. This is his 17th start, batting .283, has 17 hits, including 9 RBIs. Brophy with a sizable lead over at first. Quick throw over and back underneath the tag. Another throw over. Brophy back in safely. Favor with the pitch. That one a little low for ball one. Here to start off against Bird. Fastball finds the inside corner there. That'll even the count. And another strike called. Makes the count 1-2. And that one inside. Trying to get framed there by Parton, but just a little bit off the plate. So 2-2 the count. Here to Bird. Batting from the left side. This one roped into the gap in right center. That's going to drop in near the warning track. That'll be at least a double. They're going to wave Brophy home, and he's going to score. And the Cougars take a 1-0 lead on the RBI double by Chris Bird. Solid piece of hitting there for Bird. Brophy on the move. He's got some speed, and he's going to score. And the Cougars take a 1-0 lead here. So that'll bring up Kyle Wilson. That one misses low and away for ball one. Averett trying to grab the momentum early here. As that pitch finds the zone for a strike. Wilson batting .207 on the season. Does have a pair of homers. And the pitch outside for ball two. Breaking ball misses high. 3-1 the count. It's a difference in lineups here. Wilson, the only senior in Averett's lineup to start today's game. As he swings and misses that one on the pitch outside. Run the count full. Meanwhile, very heavily experienced roster here for Shenandoah. As Wilson will swing through that one for strike three. So he goes down for the second out. That'll bring up Preston Robbins. So you look at the lineup that Shenandoah has. Ritter with 5 years experience. Anderson 4. Horning 4. Martin 3. Booker 5. Lisa 4. Clausen in his 6th year after transferring to Shenandoah as that pitch misses outside. And that one drops in for a strike, evens the count at 1-1 here to Preston Robbins, batting .269 on the season. Starting in right field today been starting in left when he's been in the outfield, but in right for today's game. And he pokes this one out towards second base. And the 4-3 putout will end it, but not before the Cougars score a run here. They take a 1-0 lead through 1 inning of play. And welcome back. We go to the top of the second inning. Averett with a 1-0 lead here on number 5 Shenandoah. Hayden Madigan will lead things off, and little check swing got a piece of that one for strike 1. Collins looks in. Pitch on the way, misses high and outside for ball 1. As mentioned, Collins, a freshman, able to work out of that jam in the top of the first inning after giving up a pair of base hits. Got to give him a little bit of confidence, momentum. That one fouled out of play to the right side for strike 2. One-two pitch. Madigan hits that right up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. And he's on for the 3rd hit of the day for the Hornets.
Now batting for Shenandoah, number 9, Kyle Lisa.
That'll bring up Kyle Lisa, who comes in batting .327 on the year. Collins. And the pitch. They're going to say appeal down to first base, and he did go around, so will be a strike. Initially, home plate umpire did not signal strike, but they appeal. First base umpire said yes. So 0-1 count here to Lisa. Collins with the pitch, curveball. And just a little looping foul ball over toward the Averett dugout. Tyler Wilson unable to get there from first base. But 2 quick strikes here on Lisa. Collins looks in. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball popped up over towards third base. Grider battling the sun, able to make the play for the out. And that's one away here for Shenandoah here in the top of the second inning. That'll bring up Ryan Clausen, batting .300. That pitch a little bit high for ball one. Clausen, a graduate student at Shenandoah. Played at Hampton-Sydney before going to Shenandoah. 1-0 pitch, runner takes off. Throw down. It's going to hit the runner, and that's going to get into left field. That might score him. They're going to wave him home, man. He's going to come home ahead of the throw by just a few feet. So that'll tie things up here. So it'll be a stolen base, and then he'll come around on the error. So 2 balls, no strikes. And that one drops in for a strike, 3-1. This one popped up into shallow center field. And they will say that Colwell made the catch. Little pause there initially. So that'll bring up Dylan Parton with 2 away, nobody on. This one chopped over to short. Brophy's going to have to hurry the throw, and it's in time for the out. So that'll be it. But Shenandoah able to score a run thanks to the stolen base and error on the play. And we're tied 1-1 going to the bottom of the second when we return.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning, tied up 1-1 between Shenandoah and Averett. Mason Williams will lead things off here for the Cougars. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Williams, a sophomore, getting the start today in the outfield. Looks at ball one there. out of Mechanicsville, Virginia, is Williams. Ball popped up into shallow center field. That'll carry out a little bit. But the play is going to be made by Anderson there for the out. So one away for Nick Romano.
And now, batting for your Cougars, number 2, Nick Romano.
Romano, sophomore out of Chesterfield, Virginia, getting the start at second base today. Has kind of worked his way into the lineup. Currently batting .194, but had a couple of hits the other day against Roanoke. This one hit up the middle. Tough hop, but a good play over there by the shortstop, Ritter, and that'll be a 6-3 put out for out number 2.
And now, batting for your Averett Cougars, number 24, Tyler Wilson.
That'll bring up Tyler Wilson. Wilson starting at first base today for the Cougars. Usually been him or Bird this season as he fouls that one off out of play. Bird in the DH spot today. Wilson playing first. Wilson, sophomore, out of Currituck, North Carolina. Going to ground this one over to third base, slow roller. And play will be made over there by Clausen for the third out. So 3 quick outs here for Averett in the bottom of the second. And we'll go to the third, tied 1-1 here at Owen Fulton Field. And welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning, top of the lineup coming up here for the Hornets. It'll be Frankie Ritter, then Anderson, then Horning due up. And the pitch on the way from Collins, a little low for ball 1. Wind picking up a little bit here. Still blowing from right to left. This one's going to be hit. Hard shot.
Now batting for Shenandoah, number 8, Cooper Anderson.
So that'll put a runner aboard here with nobody out. That'll bring up Cooper Anderson. He'll drop down a bunt. Grider will throw, and the sacrifice bunt will move the runner over here with one away. That'll bring up Horning here with a runner in scoring position. Horning batting .456 on the year. That one fouled off over the press box for strike 1. Averett trying to keep this game a 1-1 game. That one popped up just beyond second base. Now the wind playing with it, and Romano able to come back in on the dirt and make the catch for the out.
Now back for Shenandoah, number 1, Colby Martin.
So 2 away for Colby Martin. And that one a called strike on the first pitch from Collins. And that one fouled out of play. 0-2 count here to Martin. Collins looks in, 0-2 count. Breaking ball misses a little high. Make the count 1-2 here. Collins checks the runner. Now it took too much time. So that'll be a ball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, one of those new rules this year with the kind of pitch clock. This one hit out to short. Brophy with the long throw over and in time for the out. That'll be it here. For the Hornets, still 1-1. We'll go to the bottom of the third when we return.
For more than 40 years, Averett University's athletics programs have competed in the USA South. Now we begin a new era as a member of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. We will continue to build on our traditions. We'll continue to develop our student athletes into tomorrow's leaders as catalysts for positive change. With 24 NCAA and club varsity sports, we'll bring championship aspirations, high academic success, and a focus on community service. We bring first-class facilities, and we will continue to build for the future. We'll renew old rivalries and create new ones in the ODAC. We'll do it as one team, one family, one Averett.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Caden Grider will lead it off. It'll be the 9-1-2 spots here for your Cougars. They face off. So that one fouled out of play for strike 1 on the pitch from Favor. Just joining us, tie ball game between the number 5 Hornets and your Cougars. And they're going to say Grider was in the process of swinging when that ball hit him, so it'll go down as a strike. Hands are a piece of the bat. So 0-2 count here to Grider. Averett took a 1-0 lead on an RBI double by Chris Bird back in the first. Shenandoah got it right back in the top as that one just missed the zone for ball one. Shenandoah got a runner on, a steal, and a throw ricocheted off the runner and allowed him to score from second base on the play. That one a little chopper, and that'll get fouls. Clausen able to grab it in foul territory. Count remains 1-2. So Grider, step back in, pitch on the way, fouled off once again as he stays alive at the plate. Grider, the sophomore out of Kannapolis, North Carolina, started quite a bit at second base last year, played a little bit of second base this year, but got a couple starts at third base. Swings through that one for strike three, so that's the first out on the board here. And that'll bring the top of the lineup with Gavin Colwell coming back to the plate. Colwell batting .296 now after going 0 for 1 in his first at bat of the day. Fastball misses high at the letters for ball one. That one catches the outside corner and 1-1 the count. Here to Colwell. Colwell, native of South Boston, Virginia, just up the road about 45 minutes. And that one will go down to strike two. Does have a pair of homers on the season, leads the team with 12 RBIs. As he gets a piece of that one, fouls it out of play. Favor looks in, pitch on the way. Ball hit out down the left field line, and the wind will take that one out of play. So just another foul ball, still 1-2 count. Pitch. And a swing and a miss, so Caldwell will go down on strikes here for the second out. That's the fourth strikeout today for Favor. And that'll bring up Brant Brophy here with two away. Brophy scored the first run of the game for the Cougars. Back in the first, came all the way around. Takes a fastball high for ball one. Time called at the plate. Now a conversation between the home plate umpire and the Shenandoah dugout. Count remains 1-0 here. Pitch from to Brophy. Fastball a little high. 2-0 to the native of Hayes, Virginia. Another fastball high, so 3-0 count here to Brophy. Probably taken all the way here. And is taking and will be a strike right down the middle. Brophy drew a walk in his first at bat today. Swing and a miss there. That'll run the count full. And that one fouled out of play. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And the fastball rides high inside, and that'll be a walk. And Brophy's aboard with another walk today, his second. And he's on for Chris Bird here with 2 gone. Bird drove in Brophy with an RBI double back in the first inning. He's currently batting .295 on the year. Quick throw over to first. Brophy back underneath the tag. Bird now with 10 RBIs. That's second on the team this season. Looks at a fastball for strike 1 from Favor. Brophy 5 for 5 on stolen base attempts, so he does have some speed out there as that pitch misses a little high for ball 1. And that one drops in there for a strike. Favor trying to work out of the 2-out walk here. Cougars trying to make him pay. 1-2 pitch. Brophy on the run. This one hit and run. That'll get through the left side. Brophy will have to hold up at second base. But the Cougars have a little 2-out rally going here. That's Bird's second hit of the day. So Averett trying to make something happen here in their half of the third. They got 2 on for Kyle Wilson, who comes to the plate. Wilson, as I mentioned, the only senior in today's lineup for the Cougars as far as starters go. See if he can come through here. First pitch. And that one just misses the outside corner for ball 1. Wilson 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Pitch from Favor. And a swing and a miss there for strike 1. Breaking ball. This one hit over to short. They're going to go for the lead runner, and they'll get Brophy and third on the fielder's choice. So the Cougars put a couple on, but Shenandoah able to get out of the jam. And that'll be it. We're still tied 1-1 through 3 innings of play here at Owen Fulton Field. You're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars. It's the sophomore Nathan Comer getting into the game as relief pitcher for Collins. First pitch, a swing and a miss here to Booker. To start the top of the fourth. And that one, fastball a little bit outside for ball one. Get to Comer's numbers here in just a second as that one misses outside. 2-1 the count. Comer on the year, 0-1. This is his 10th appearance, 6th in relief. This one hit out to deep center field. Could be trouble, but Colwell underneath it to make the catch for the out. So one away here. That'll bring up Hayden Madigan. Comer, 0-1 with he does have a save in 19 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 5.68 ERA. And a swing and a miss there for strike one. And the pitch misses for ball one, and 1-1 the count. And that one in there for strike 1 and 2 now. Comer with the pitch, breaking ball outside corner, just a bit off the plate. 2-2 the count. Here to Madigan. He's 1 for 1 today. Hits that one over to Greider at third, and he'll make the play for the out. So 2 gone for Kyle Lisa, who comes to the plate. Lisa 0 for 1 today. Flew out. That pitch a little bit outside. Comer looks in, working quickly. This one chopped out to short. Brophy fields it on the hop. Throw across over to Wilson in time. And that'll be it for the Hornets here in the top of the fourth inning. Still 1-1 your score. Cougars coming to the plate when we return.
Favorite because it was a small school and I was able to continue my academic and collegiate career here. Averett's special to me because it's a home away from home. I'm surrounded by people that I knew from high school, but still a bunch of new people that I've met from all other parts of the world and different parts of the U.S. too. What makes Averett feel like home would definitely be the girls on the soccer team and my coaches. They're my second family. They always have my back. We hang out all the time, whether it's on the field or doing team bonding or trying to find stuff down here to do in Danville. My major is sports medicine, and I've been lucky enough to do an internship with Maria and Cody in the AT department, and that involves going to football games and working a bunch of other sporting events as well. My favorite part about Averett is definitely being able to play my sport here and then going and supporting all the other teams as well. We're all one team, one family, and honestly, it makes missing home a little bit easier.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Preston Robbins will lead it off here for Averett as they try to put another run on the board here. Tied 1-1 with the fifth-ranked team in the country, the Hornets from Shenandoah. That one hit out into the gap in right center field, but going to be caught out there by Horning for the first out on the first pitch.
Now batting for Averett Cougars,
Gonna bring up Mason Williams.
Mason Williams.
Williams 0 for 1 today. Favor with the pitch. Little chopper fouled out at the plate for strike 1. Williams only his 11th game of the season, only his 6th start. Coming in today, 6 hits, a pair of doubles, and 1 RBI. This one chopped. High chopper. That'll get over the head of Clausen, and Mason Williams aboard with a base hit here. 3rd hit of the day for the Cougars.
And now, batting for your Averett Cougars, number 2, Nick Romano.
So Nick Romano will come to the plate here for Averett. Romano 0 for 1 today as a quick throw over to first. Williams back underneath the tag. Williams has some speed. Hasn't had an opportunity to steal yet this year, but certainly has the speed. That pitch a little bit low for ball 1. Favor peeks to the runner. Now a quick throw over. That'll get away on the failed pickoff. And now Williams will make his way over to second, and he'll go all the way to third on the error. First error of the day for the Hornets on the failed pickoff attempt. So Romano now with a runner in scoring position here, and only 1 out. See if Averett can take advantage of the situation. That pitch way high for ball 2. Romano lays off that pitch, and it's going to be a called ball 3. Just a little bit higher than belt high. So now Favor with a 3-0 count here. Romano will take strike 1. Infield drawn in for the Hornets here, as they look to cut down the runner at home on anything hit slowly in the infield. And Romano looks at strike 2. Now the count full. The pitch. It's going to be knocked down by Clausen on the backhand. That'll go down as a base hit.
And now, back for your Averett Cougars, number 24, Tyler Wilson.
Tough play over there for Clausen, who was playing in. Just able to get a glove on it on the hard chopper by Romano. So Williams had to stay put there. That'll bring up Tyler Wilson here with 1 away. And runners on the corners. First pitch, a strike. And Wilson got a piece of that one, fouled it off. So 2 quick strikes here. Romano takes off. They'll throw down to second base. He's going to be out, but a run will score on the play. So the Cougars go up. They'll trade it out for a run there. This one hit out to short. And the throw over in time. But the Cougars take a lead here on the base running strategy. And that'll be it for the bottom of the 4th. Averett with a 2-1 lead over Shenandoah. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Averett with a 2-1 lead here on Shenandoah. First pitch fouled out of play to Ryan Clausen for strike one. And Comer finds the zone again, 0-2 the count. Comer with the pitch, a little bit high for ball one. That pitch a little bit outside, evens the count at 2-2. And that one fouled out of play. Clausen stays alive. Breaking ball. A little too high. Got away from Comer there. That'll run the count full. This inning, it's Clausen, Parton due up next, and Ritter coming up after him. And it will be a walk to lead things off.
Now batting for Shenandoah, number 5, Dylan Parton.
So Dylan Parton now coming to the plate, batting .286 on the year. Showing bunt, drops it down. I think he got a piece of it, fouled it off for strike one. Averett corner defense. Got Wilson holding the runner on. Grider a few steps in on the grass. Bunt shown again, but taken for ball one as it missed just a tad bit outside. Shenandoah trying to sacrifice the runner over, trying to get the tie and run back in scoring position. And that one fouled off at the plate. So Parton unable to get the bunt down. We'll see. Probably swinging away here with 2 strikes. Comer looks at the runner over at first. Pitch, bunt still on. They'll get it down. They'll go for the lead runner, but a high throw from Comer will allow the runner to be safe. So be an error on the throw. Fielder's choice for Parton, but he does get a sack bunt. So 2 aboard here, nobody out. And the top of the lineup coming up here. Starting with Frankie Ritter. Ritter now shows bunt. That one a little low for ball one. So Shenandoah, given the situation, they didn't have to give up an out for the lot to move the runner over thanks to the mishap. So now they can afford to do it again. Move 2 runners in scoring position as Averett head coach Kenny Fleming makes his way out to the mound to talk things over with his sophomore right-hander and catcher Kyle Wilson. Ritter on the day. He's 1 for 2. And Fleming making his way back to the dugout here. Cougars do have some action in the bullpen. Have a couple of guys standing up, one throwing on the mound. Comer looks in, bunt on. Again, Ritter gets it down. This is going to be a tough play. Grider unable to make the play. It was the perfect bunt by Ritter. And he's going to get a bunt single here. And that's going to load the bases. And it'll bring up Cooper Anderson. Fourth hit of the day for the Hornets, and now they have the bases loaded with nobody out. Pitch, chop foul down the third base side. Anderson batting .403 on the year. And a big hack there, but couldn't catch up to it. Anderson came into the day with 16 RBIs on the season. Oh-2 pitch. And that's going to hit him right, I think, on the forearm. And that'll score the tying run. So base is still loaded, and Averett head coach Kenny Fleming looks like he's going to go to his pen. We'll let you know who's coming in when we come back. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars is Eric Hansen. He'll come in with the bases loaded here, nobody out. Facing up against Gavin Horning, who's batting .449 on the season. Horning 0 for 2 today, though. See if Hansen can work out of this jam with minimal damage. That ball gets in the dirt, and it'll get away from Wilson. And a run will score, so go-ahead run comes home. So that's ball one in the dirt. Count 1-0. So now runners over to second and third on the play. Breaking ball misses low for ball two. And if you're the Cougars, you got to try to limit these crooked number innings. Giving up 2 runs this inning. Got to limit the damage here. Keep yourself within striking distance. Everett's proven they've been able to score some runs today on these nationally ranked Hornets. As that pitch in there for a strike. Pitch from Hansen. Breaking ball finds the outside corner. Horning thought it was a little bit off the plate, but that'll run the count to 2-2. Big pitch coming here for Hansen. Making his 12th appearance in relief this year. He's 1-1 on the season. That one fouled out of play. Hansen's pitched in 10 innings, 7 strikeouts. Does have a 5.40 ERA, though. Count still 2-2 here to Horning. Hansen looks in. Pitch on the way, misses outside. That'll run the count full here. First base now open after the wild pitch moved the runners up. And this one hit down the right field line. Could be trouble. But it gets out in foul territory. So just a long foul ball there. Still 3-2 the count. And that one fouled off again. This one popped up in the infield. That'll start to fade foul. Grider makes the catch behind his head for the out. That's a big first out. That'll bring up Martin. First pitch in there for a strike. Martin 0 for 2 today. Ball popped up into center field. That'll probably score a run. Fading over to right center. Robbins with the throw, but not in time, and it'll be a sac fly. The 4th run comes home for Shenandoah. They lead 4-2.
Now batting for Shenandoah, number 30, Pierce Booker.
Anderson stays put. So 2 outs. That last run unearned because it should have been the 3rd out. So that pitch misses for ball 1. This one poked out to left center field, but Caldwell there to make the catch for the out. So the Cougars able to get out of further trouble, but they allow 3 runs. Now Shenandoah leads 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. When we return, you're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network.
trying to turn two, and they do.
And welcome back. Hayden Greider will lead things off here for your Cougars in the bottom of the 5th inning. They trail 4-2 here against Shenandoah. That pitch inside to Greider from Favor for ball 1. That one finds his own, though. Evens the count at 1-1 here. Greider chases that high pitch. Couldn't catch up to it. 1-2 now. Favor up to 70 pitches on the afternoon. And that one chopped foul as Greider just got a piece of it. Stay alive. And just missed getting a piece of that one. They'll throw down to first base. Greider didn't realize that ball had gotten away from the catcher, so one away here.
And now, batting clear Averett Cougars, number 11.
That'll bring up Gavin Caldwell as the Cougars get back to the top of their lineup here. That one fouled off for strike 1. That pitch a little bit outside for ball 1 here to Greider. Or excuse me, to Caldwell. Swing and a miss there. Makes the count 1-2. Caldwell chops that one over the third baseman's head. Clausen didn't even give it a chance. He knew that one was over. Now Caldwell turns it into a double down the left field line. And he's aboard here with one away. 5th hit of the day for the Cougars.
Number 1, Brett Brophy.
That'll bring up Brant Brophy. Brophy with a pair of walks today and scored a run. Fastball misses high for ball 1. And Brophy trying to swing at that inside pitch, couldn't catch up to it, so 1-1 the count now. Favor checks the runner, comes home with it. Fastball a little high for ball 2. Favor's allowed 5 hits, but does have 5 strikeouts on the afternoon. 2-1 pitch. Brophy lays off of it. It's a little high for ball 3. And Brophy can't catch up to that one. That'll run the count full. Payoff pitch coming. Brophy looks at it, strike three, and he knew it. This was completely fooled on that one, and he'll go down looking for the second out. And that'll bring up Chris Bird. Bird 2 for 2 with an RBI. On an RBI double back in the first inning that drove in the first run for the Cougars. Also had a single in his last at bat. That one got away from Favor a little bit. Missed inside for ball one. That one right about the same spot. In the dirt inside at the ankles of the left-handed Bird. That one misses a little high, 3-0. Definitely tell the Favor's trying to work around Bird, who's got 2 of Averett's 5 hits on the day. Caldwell at second base, obviously with some speed, so anything hit through the infield is probably bringing him home. Bird looks at strike one on the outside corner there, as he was taken with a 3-0 count. Bird, big swing there. Couldn't catch up to it. 3-2 now. Ball 4. And Bird will draw the walk here with 2 outs. That puts 2 aboard for Kyle Wilson. See if Wilson can come through with a big hit. He's 0 for 2 today. And now Shenandoah have a little mound visit here. They do have some movement in their bullpen. Two outs here as Averett trying to put together a little bit of a rally here with 2 away and 2 on. Colwell had the double. Bird drew the walk as the visit ends here for the Hornets. Shenandoah head coach Kevin Anderson talking things over with the home plate umpire. Anderson been the head coach for Shenandoah since 2009. Back when these two teams were in the USA South back in the day. And that's going to plunk Wilson, and he's going to reach here. That's going to load the bases. And Preston Robbins now coming to the plate.
Number 28, Preston Robbins.
So Robbins with a chance here. He's 0 for 2 today. See if he can come through with a clutch base hit. Take strike one there from Favor. A 1 pitch. Fouled that one out of play, so a quick 0-2 count. Shenandoah now one pitch away from getting out of this jam with the bases loaded. That one just a little bit off the plate, Preston. Not chasing it there. This one hit right back to Favor, and he'll run it over to first base himself. Quick little toss. And Shenandoah able to escape here in the bottom of the 5th inning after Averett loaded the bases. So that'll be it for Averett. They still trail 4-2. We'll go to the 6th inning when we return. You're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Shenandoah with a 4-2 lead on Averett. Hayden Madigan will lead things off here for the Hornets. Looks at ball 1 from Hanson, who will start the inning. Came in relief earlier in the game. This one fouled back to the net. That'll even the count at 1-1. That one a little low for ball 2 here. 2-1 the count. That one fouled down the third base line. 2-2 now. That one hit out to center field. Caldwell ranges over, and he'll make the catch for the out. So that'll retire Madigan. That'll bring up the second baseman, Kyle Lisa, batting .314 on the season. Lisa, graduate student out of Cedar Knolls, New Jersey. Fastball misses high for ball 1. Breaking ball finds the inside corner, and that'll drop in for a strike. Lisa not a fan of that call. Hanson right back at it, and Lisa just got a piece of it, fouled it off over on the first base side. Count now 1-2. Hansen looks in. Junior righty with the pitch. And just a tad bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And strike 3. Hansen gets the strikeout. Lisa looked like he wanted to swing at it, but couldn't decide until the last second and couldn't make it happen, so he'll go down for the second out. That'll bring up Clausen. Here, 2 away. Hansen with the pitch. Big swing and a miss there from Clausen. Can't catch up to it. Oh, 1. Hansen can't find the outside corner there. That'll make it 1-1. Clausen 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored as Hansen's pitch a little bit outside for ball 2. That one in the dirt, make it 3-1. No action in the Averett bullpen currently. Do see one arm going in Shenandoah's bullpen. Pitch from Hansen. 3-1 in there for a strike. A little delayed call there by the home plate umpire, but a strike nonetheless. Hansen has this one chopped up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for Brophy. Ranges over. The throw nearly pulls Wilson off, but able to stretch and make it for the 3rd out. So that'll be it here for the Hornets in the top of the 6th inning. They still lead 4-2. Cougars coming to the plate when we return. You're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network.
Trying to turn 2, and they do.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Hornets. It's the sophomore Brian Ferreira coming in. Face off against Mason Williams here, who will lead it off for the Cougars. First pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 1. And that one finds the zone right about bell tie for strike 2. pitch. A little bit high there. 1-2 now. Here to Williams. Williams 1 for 2 with a run scored. Looks at strike through 3, and he knew it. So that'll bring up Nick Romano here with 1 away. Romano 1 for 2 today. And basically sacrificed himself to bring home Mason Williams with his stolen base attempt. That one in there for strike 1. Ferrer with the pitch. This one popped up in the infield and caught by the first baseman as Booker comes in to make the play for the out. So 2 gone here. Tyler Wilson now coming to the plate. Wilson 0 for 2. Wilson steps in. First pitch, little check swing chopper to Clausen at third. Throw over in time, and that'll be it for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 6th. They go 1-2-3. They trail Shenandoah 4-2. We'll go to the 7th inning when we return. And welcome back. A couple of changes for both teams. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars, Shane Mickle, coming in relief. And we got a pinch hitter, number 28, Tyler Blittersdorf, is pinch hitting here. Looks at ball 1 for Mickle. This one roped over through the right side, and he's aboard with a base hit. 5th hit of the day for the Hornets. That'll bring up Ritter, top of the lineup. Blittersdorf was hitting for the catcher, Parton, in the number 9 hole there. Ritter showing bunt, elects not to go after it, and pitch missed for ball here. Showing bunt again. And hooks foul off the lip of the grass there, it looked like. Wilson able to avoid it. So the count now 1-1. Blittersdorf will have to head back to first on the play. Mickle looks in, bunt still on, and a called strike on the outside corner. So the count now 1-2. Ritter thought it was a tad bit outside, didn't like to go after it. So one time before we've seen Shenandoah try to lay down a bunt with 2 strikes. We'll see if they do it again. Looks like he's swinging and lays off the high fastball. 2-2 now here to Ritter. Ritter 2 for 3 on the day. And that's going to plunk him. That'll put 2 aboard here. That'll bring up Cooper Anderson. Anderson 1 for 1 today with an RBI. Averett getting some action going in the bullpen. They've got 2 guys going now. Now Anderson drops down the bunt. Fielded by Mickle. He'll throw over to Romano covering at first base. So sacrifice bunt does the job. Moves the runners over here. So 1 away for Gavin Horning. And Averett head coach Kenny Fleming now making his way out to the mound. Didn't see a signal yet. Going to talk things over here. Cougars do have some action in the bullpen. Looks like Tyler Smith over there warming up. And maybe Tim Schwer. Yeah, that'll be Schwer warming up as well. We're ready to go here. And that's going to hit Horning. Didn't really look to get out of the way, but got him, I believe, on the hand. So bases loaded here for Colby Martin. Martin batting .348. Bases loaded, 1 away. See if Mickle can work out of the jam here. Fastball in there for strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 hit by pitches. Only 1 hit this inning for Shenandoah. Oh, 1 pitch. Breaking ball misses outside. 1-1. Mickle checks the runners. He'll come home. 1-1 pitch. Nearly grabbed by by Wilson. 2 runs will score. That'll be a base hit on just a hard line drive. Wilson didn't have any time to react there. So make it 6-2. Now we'll see Averett head coach Kenny Fleming go to the bullpen. I believe he signaled for the lefty Tyler Smith. We'll take a quick break. And welcome back. New pitcher is Tyler Smith. Comes in, runners on first and second, one away. He'll face off against Pierce Booker. Runners going. They will advance on the stolen base. I believe the pitch was a ball. Yeah, it was a ball. A little low as Booker didn't looked like he might have had the bunt on there. Now hitting away. This one popped up down the left field line. Will probably score a run. Fielded by Williams. They'll throw and keep the runner from going to third, but it will put another run on the board here. Make it 7-2 on the sacrifice fly. So 2 away here for Madigan. Smith looks in, pitch on the way. This one hit out to left field. Williams underneath it, and he'll make the catch for the third out, but not before Shenandoah adds 3 more runs to the scoreboard. They lead 7-2. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th when we return. You're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Number 5, Shenandoah, the 7-2 lead here over Averett after the Hornets have put up a couple 3-run innings over the last 3 innings. We got a pinch hitter for Averett. Number 4, Cole McLean, will come to the plate. And the number 9 slot, he'll bat for Caden Greider here. Blittersdorf will stay in to catch here for the Hornets as the first pitch popped up over in foul territory towards the first base side and caught over there by Booker for the first out. So 1 away. That'll bring back the top of the lineup. Gavin Colwell coming to the plate. Colwell 1 for 3 today. Ferrera's pitch fouled back into the catcher's glove. Couldn't hold on to it, but still a strike nonetheless. This one hit out to deep left field, but dies near the warning track and caught out there by Madigan for the out.
Now back for your Averett Cougars, number 1, Brant Brophy.
So with 2 away, that'll bring up Brant Brophy. Brophy on the day, 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a run scored. First pitch in there for strike 1. These 2 teams back at it again tomorrow beginning at noon as that pitch a little bit outside for ball 1. Again, today was supposed to be a doubleheader starting at noon. However, rain in the forecast scheduled for this morning obviously did come through. That one finds its own there. 1-2 now here to Brophy. So a couple days ago, the coaches talked it over and decided to make it a 2-game series over 2 days as opposed to a doubleheader. Brophy lays off of it. They'll appeal, and they'll say he did go around. And that'll be a strikeout for the 3rd out, and that'll be it for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hornets lead 7-2.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Cole McLean stays in to play third base defensively after pinch hitting in the bottom of the 7th. And a new pitcher on the mound for the Cougars. It's the freshman Tim Schwer. The 6'4" righty out of Allentown, Pennsylvania will come in on the year. Schwer making his 8th appearance. 4th in relief, has an 0-3 record and 19 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts. So he will come in here for the Cougars, get a little bit of work as they try to keep Shenandoah from putting any more runs up in this one and keep the deficit to 5 to give themselves a chance to come back maybe here in these later innings. Lisa now coming to the plate to lead things off here. And the first pitch called strike. Lisa 0 for 3 today for the Hornets. Schwer with the pitch. Ball hit out to the gap in right center field. Long run, but Preston Robbins there to make the catch for the out. And one away. That'll bring up Clausen here. Clausen 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored in today's game. Schwer. That one got away for ball in the dirt. Schwer has a very distinct windup. Kind of twists around. As this one lined out to center field. Colwell thought about diving for it, but didn't want to give up an extra base hit. So it'll drop in for a single. 7th hit of the day for the Hornets. And they've got a runner aboard here with one away. Blittersdorf now coming to the plate. Got a base hit after pinch hitting. This one hit out to left field. Williams tracks it and makes the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Frankie Ritter. Ritter 2 for 3 today with 2 runs scored for the Hornets. The pitch from Schwer, breaking ball just a tad bit high. Otherwise, a pretty nasty pitch. Curved back across, but right at the letters. Schwer finds the strike zone there and evens the count at 1-1. That one in the dirt. That'll get away. So a wild pitch will move the runner up. Count now 2-1. Sun tucks away here. That one fouled back to the backstop. 2-2 count. So 2-2. Pitch from Schwer. A little low for ball 3. So 3-2 now here to Ritter. Schwer checks the runner at second. Another look. And the pitch. Just a bit low, so that'll be a 2-out walk and puts 2 aboard here for Cooper Anderson. Anderson 1 for 1 with an RBI. Schwer with the pitch. Fastball finds the zone for strike 1. Anderson with a pair of sacrifices and a hit by pitch today. That pitch way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball comes right back with a strike there. 1-2 now. Schwer 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. The pitch. Curveball, and got him for the 3rd strike. And a good job by Schwer in this frame. And the Cougars will head to the bottom of the 8th. They trail 7-2. Some for them, some for us, right? We need one more hit for Shenandoah. There you go. Bird due up. That's right. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Shenandoah with a 7-2 lead on Averett. Chris Bird will lead it off here. It'll be the 3, 4, 5 batters coming to the plate for the Cougars. And that one drops in for a strike as Ferrer begins his 3rd inning on the mound. That one misses outside. 1-1 the count. Got kind of dark here for a second as the sun peeks behind the clouds for one of the few times today. That one misses outside. 2-1 now. Here to Bird. Bird having a pretty solid day at the plate. Has a pair of hits. This one hit out to to second base. And Lisa there to make the play for the 4-3 putout. So 1 away. Going to bring up Kyle Wilson.
Number 27, Kyle Wilson.
Wilson 0 for 2. Pitch on the way. This one hit up into shallow center field. Could be trouble. And did Lisa make that catch? He did. What a play by the second baseman, Lisa, to range out and make that catch over his head. Incredible play for the out there. You got to tip your cap to him. Looked like that was the center fielder's ball, but Anderson, I don't think, could get there in time, and Lisa made the catch. So 2 away for Robbins. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Actually, might have gotten a piece of it. Robbins 0 for 3 today. The pitch. That one in there. make it no balls and 2 strikes here to Robbins. Robbins got a piece of that one, fouled it off out of play. Count remains 0-2. Robbins lays off that pitch. A little bit outside for ball 1. Robbins wisely lays off that pitch outside. 2-2 the count. Both these teams coming off midweek ODAC games. Bridgewater and Shenandoah faced off. Shenandoah picked up a 4-1 win in that one. Averett lost to Roanoke here at home 5-2 on Wednesday as Robbins grounds out to the third baseman Clausen for the third out. And that'll be it for Averett here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Shenandoah with a 7-2 lead as we go to the 9th. You're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Number 5, Shenandoah with a 7-2 lead over Averett. It'll be Gavin Horning leading off here for the Hornets. Tim Schwer will start his 2nd inning of work and gets a big swing and a miss there for strike 1. The pitch, breaking ball, that's going to plunk Horning right on the arm. And he's going to reach here on a hit by pitch. I'm going to bring up the DH, Colby Martin. So Martin steps up to the plate. Averett trying to limit the damage here. Give themselves a chance in the bottom of the 9th. Caught over there by Romano. Had to fight off the wind for the out. So 1 away for Pierce Booker. Booker, I'm told, had a 41-game hit streak snapped earlier this season. Runner takes off for second. And will be a stolen base. I think that was a ball, but don't quote me on that. Didn't see the call. Runner takes off again, and it's going to hit Booker, and so the runner will have to go back to second base. Madigan now coming to the plate here with 2 on, 1 away. Schwer looks in. This one hit out to third. McLean will step on third, throw across the diamond, and a double play. That's the way to do it and get out of the jam here. And that'll be it for the Hornets here in the top of the 9th. Averett with some work to do, but still not too far away from being able to come back in this one. Only trailed by 5. See if they can do it when we come back. That's still 14. Looks like it. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Cougars have some work to do. They trail 7-2 here against Shenandoah, the number 5 team in the country. Mason Williams will lead it off here as Ferreira looks to finish off this game in relief. That pitch nearly hit Williams. Misses inside for ball 1 here. Williams due up, and we got a pinch hitter on deck for Averett. Chase Davis has grabbed a bat. A junior transfer from Mary Baldwin looks to be pinch hitting here coming up next. And that pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 the count here to Williams. This one poked out into left field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Williams is aboard here. 6th hit of the day for the Cougars. And Williams is aboard.
Now batting for Averett Cougars, number 26, Chase Davis.
So Davis batting in the number 7 spot here as a pinch hitter. As I mentioned, junior transfer out of Lynchburg, Virginia, went to Brookville High School. He's making his 11th appearance of the season. Has 3 hits on the year. That pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. This one hit out to shortstop. That's through the legs of Ritter, and that'll be an error. Second error of the game for the Hornets. Looks like Ritter was glanced up to check out where the runner was going to second base and just took his eye off the ball. So 2 aboard here. And we got another pinch hitter instead of Tyler Wilson. We're going to see Hudson Rowe. So Rowe grabs a bat here. The junior. Has some pop. Hasn't been able to get a hit yet this year in a couple opportunities. But could come through here with a big one. That one in the dirt for ball one. Rowe chops this one up the middle, caught by the pitcher Ferrer. He'll try to turn two, and he will. Double play. A 1-6-3 double play puts 2 outs on the board. Does move a runner over to third, but at this point, outs are more important than runs when you trail by 5. And that'll bring up Cole McLean here. That pitch a little bit inside for ball one. Ferrer looked like he was in trouble in this inning, but now only 1 out away from finishing off this one for a save. Fastball a little bit high. 2 balls and no strikes here to McLean. Fastball, that one high as well. 3-0 now. Top of the lineup coming up for the Cougars with Caldwell. The pitch. That one in there for strike one as McLean taking all the way here with a 3-0 count. That one in the dirt, so that'll be ball 4, and McLean draws the walk here. Put runners on the corners for the Cougars as Colwell comes to the plate. Now we start to see some movement down in the bullpen for the Hornets. Might be Parker Farrington down there. Look like a lefty wearing a jersey in the 40s. So Caldwell steps up to the plate. Runners on the corners, 2 away. The pitch, fouled out of play. Averett has put together a couple solid 2-out rallies this season throughout the year. Was really impressed early on the first couple games of the season. Made some things happen. As that pitch missed low for ball 1. I think it might have been that Alma series or either the Brevard series. They had a couple innings where nobody on, 2 outs, and able to put across a couple runs. That one drops in for a strike here. 1-2 the count. Ferrer looks in, gets a signal. Pitch on the way, and swing and a miss. And that'll be it. So that'll conclude today's game. Shenandoah, the 5th-ranked team in the country, holds on to win 7-2. So they take the first game of this series. Hornets got 7 runs on 7 hits. Had 2 errors. Averett 2 runs on 6 hits. Had 3 errors on the day. Favor improves to 3-1 on the year. Meanwhile, Ferreira picks up his first save of the year. And the loss will go to Collins, who drops to 0-1. Actually, let me double check that while I'm looking at it here. Actually, the loss will go to Comer, excuse me. He falls to 0-2 on the year. So that'll be it here from Owen Fulton Field in Danville, Virginia. Final score 7-2 in favor of the Hornets. We'll be back in action here tomorrow at noon, so be sure to tune in to coverage of Averett baseball on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson. Thanks for tuning in to today's game. Be sure to check out all the latest news on AverettCougars.com and follow us on social media at AverettUCougars. We'll catch you next time.